Hey everybody, it's time to swing. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my boy Ali Zoe back up, and we got my boy Dame Dash back up. Ali Zoe, Ali Zoe said, Rick Ross is a fuck fraud. He said Foxy Brown was his baby, and he said R.Kelly in there singing for the boys, and guess who was the one that got the first tape about R.Kelly, family? All right, look, Dame Dash, once again, he is on some sucker stuff. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to it with him. Shout out to the chat. Shout out Sharon Jackson. Thanks for pulling up. Hey, family, if you just coming in, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we rolling, baby. Let's get it on, family.
Because I was reading one of your books, and you revealed that you was the one that took R. Kelly tape, the tape he had with the underage girl. What's the backstory behind that?
Yeah. Jermaine Atkins wrote that book. Through the grapevine, it was always known what happened with that aspect at hand, But R. Kelly, he was kind of known in the industry for doing a lot of the man is amazing, but within that, there was a lot of issue with Barry Hankerson and Aaliyah, God bless her dead, and Barry Hankerson felt some kind of way. So
family, Barry Hankerson is really close with Jimmy Henchman. So, Jimmy Henchman was really tight with Ali. You feel me? So if you're looking for the correlation, that's the correlation. You feel me? Barry Hankerson really was Jimmy's ace in the music business. Barry Hankerson was Jimmy ace in the music business. Jimmy was Barry Hankerson ace in the streets.
He knew already, hey man, that man got some shit in his duffel bag. Get that and get it to me, man. So we try to get him, you know what I'm saying? Book him. He got booked with Game to do a song, a video. Yeah, he got booked with Game to do a video when he got in Miami, South Beach. When he got booked there though, Kels be saying some crazy shit. You ever seen a shooting star hang with a star? He just come by and go. So is that when he booked Game though? Yeah, when he booked Game, he wanted a boat. Game get his own boat. He come and meet me at this boat, and we meet at this boat. So I'm there and I'm trying to.
I get it, right? But I don't understand R. Kelly. Yo, I done heard some weird stuff about him. Why you gotta do all of this? You feel me? To get a goddamn hook out of your ass. I gotta take a boat to another boat. Nigga, who the hell you think you are?
See, how the fuck I'm gonna get this shit here? You know what I'm saying? Got my man Teeth wearing my cock with me. I'm like, man, I gotta get this shit, man. So we do the little show and all that, whatever the video, but nothing come to fruition. It don't happen. So Kel's having to go a little run in Florida and go to Fort Pierce. And when he go there, I holler at my man in Pakistan. Now he in Fort Myers. I holler at my peoples in Pakistan. So them Haitians like, boy, I got him, don't trip. So he doing a little concert for them, and he coming out with the duffel bag. So he come out of the duffel bag. T-Frey get him, pop, grab that dust, the duffel bag, pop.
Yo, they rushed R. Kelly and robbed him. That's how they got the tape. They rushed him. They rushed him and took the joint, yo.
Get in the car, I pull off. I know he like, God damn, they don't want nothing else? Cause it's like 15 of them. But it's like, this the only shit that got taken. He was well known about this private bag. But motherfuckers just be on joke time. Everything in that bag, boy, that was rumored around him. So, got the bag, VHS, and shit. I remember I said, man, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? And, you know.
Family, you know this was the start of all of R. Kelly problems, right? This was the start of it.
Like, man.
And guess what? Just like Diddy, this the one I know he done.
Man, I don't know what's going on, but hand this shit to Barry Hankerson, and Barry like, boy, that shit was bootleg out everywhere. It was bootleg out everywhere, and
hell yeah, bro, you couldn't go to no bootlegger that didn't have 30 R. Kelly tapes on deck of him doing that.
I closed my last year in federal prison with Kelly. We talked about it, we chilled, and
yo, I wonder, did he tell him like, yo, bro, I'm the nigga that stole the tapes and got, yo, because if I was R. Kelly, I would have got with his, I wouldn't care what they said his name was, because he the one that started all this shit with R. Kelly way back then. You feel me? That's if this the truth, that's how they got out.
You know, he's still amazing, singing to the boys, singing to niggas. The fantasy world.
Hey, yo, he said R. Kelly still amazing. He in there singing to the boys. Regular old concert, huh?
So you just thinking, goddamn, me and my bitch, you know what I'm saying? While he just doing a lot of, it's just like going to a concert to see a nigga sing, you know what I'm saying? Like going to see Lionel Richie, Smokey Robinson, you know what I'm saying? Jaheim, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we chopped it up, we talked, but he put a lot of blame on his wife. And he got hopes he get out, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, man, I don't give a fuck what you say. Anybody. That nigga get played in the backyard at them barbecues.
Family, he ain't lying though. For real, for real. Yo, I'm telling you, I can separate R. Kelly music from R. Kelly. Trust me, because that tape he talking about, family, I saw that tape. You feel me? And honestly, that was back when I stopped messing with R. Kelly, the man. All right, but the music, bro, when that music come on, if you think I'm turning that music off, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Bro, I know one of my 6 kids, at least one of them to him. R. Kelly, hey, bro, R. Kelly was the man. R. Kelly was big, bro. You feel me? And I could separate the art from the artist.
Because my MP3 in prison, I'm like, The Weeknd is the second most person I got, and you first, man, Kels. Got like 140 songs of your shit. And, shit happens, man. You know what I'm saying?
How did the tape get leaked?
The bootleg, all you had to do is give it to a couple of bootleggers. Bootleg, the industry was really going, through that bootleg CD and bootleg VHS around that time, So the industry was really going through that. So it was bootleg people everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like in all little hoods, swap shop, flea markets, little differential places like that, you know what I'm saying? It was
Family, you couldn't go nowhere. I mean, nowhere to no bootlegger. I'm talking about, and he ain't have a serious supply of them tapes. That's how them tapes was selling. That R. tape, I'm telling you, if they could record the bootleggers, I'm telling you, that tape would have been #1 in America for at least 2 months.
Leg places everywhere, you know? So
Aaliyah uncle, he was the mastermind behind all this. He's the one that told you to go get the tape. The tape ended up going, leaking out there. So he's the mastermind.
to let it be known, yeah, I would guess, you know.
Family, you just never know how the car is going to unfold for you. You feel me? You do something in the dark and you think you got away with it. You feel me? Listen, whole time this man running around with a tape or doing something crazy and disgusting like that in his bag. You feel me? How freely do you think you gotta? Anyway, look. Shout out the a dialogue. Fair use, yo.
You can look at it like that, but you know, a lot of things happen with contracts, honoring things, and probably trying to cover it up for them, and like just sick and tired, like, man, I ain't covering this shit up no more, man. You know.
Family, let me give you a little story, and just in case you just pulling up about this dude, Ali Zoe Adams. Listen, I heard about Ali Zoe Adams all through the 90s and early 2000s. All right, for as much of a maniac as that dude was, he was sharp, and I really understand how he could have been as crazy as he was and stayed on the street so long. All right, because family, trust me, it's just like he said, it's a big difference between a street nigga and a jailbird. Trust me, a street nigga can stay on the streets. He not in jail all the time. I'm not saying that don't happen to him. What I'm saying is he usually out here. A jailbird is usually in jail. Okay, he is not usually free. He can't be a street nigga and a jailbird. You can only be a street nigga if you out here. Anybody who can't think can be a jailbird. In order to be a street nigga and be out here, you gotta be able to think. Life don't hold no rewards for a man who can't think. That's why a jailbird stay in jail. And he'll tell you he in jail because he a street nigga. No, he in jail because he a dumb nigga. He can't think, so he stay in jail. Okay, remember, jail is the ultimate excuse, family, for the reason why you ain't shit.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I know I got it and I handed it. Like, yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
All right, family. Make sure you hit that like button. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat family, because you know we moving right along. Shout out. Sharon Jackson, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do. She said I'm still stepping. In the name of love. That's right, baby girl. Nola, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support, Nola. You know I do. Shout out to you, baby girl. All right, family, let's keep it moving.
They the bottom of the barrel too. And
no, he ain't. Shout out to Cam Capone, fair use.
What did you think when he became a CO?
You know, he was doing a lot of shit for the homies. For the homies, you gonna do whatever. So, you know, back then you could almost make.
Hold up, you my man. I fuck with you 100%, 20 grand. But don't get on here trying to throw us no smoke screen for Rick Ross, because you want to give him some kind of support because he from Carroll City. But I'm going to tell you right now, y'all ain't sent that nigga to fill out no damn application and go through no training with his fat ass to become no goddamn CO. He did that because that nigga was hungry. That's why I did it. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying don't make no reason for it. Nigga did it because he needed a place. The nigga did it because he needed a roof over his head, some food in his refrigerator. All right, and his baby needed some goddamn shoes. That's why he was a correctional officer.
Like $60,000 a month as a CO, because he's really, one thing we can't deny, he's from Carroll City. We can't deny that. He's from Carroll City.
No, them niggas said he was the police in there. All right. They said he was the super cop in there. All right. They said he was trying to be employee of the month around that joint. All right. They said Rick Ross was born the wrong color when he was the deputy. You would have thought he was one of them hillbillies.
City. So he trying to run it up however what he do to do music, however he go about his issue, you know? But you know, if you ask me within the government, a correction officer, the hood need to go ahead and holler at them because they can say, hey, boy, I holler at your blood homeboy, I holler at your GD homeboy, I holler at your man. They the bottom of the barrel too. And they almost is ass us. And it be one officer watching 180 dudes. So I be like, God damn, you doing all this shit here, but it's one officer in there.
So his story about becoming a CO off of like a bit of like an older homie dude in the streets asking him to do it as a favor, like that story's true.
That's damn near accurate. Yeah, you gonna do what?
That's a load of bullshit. All right, now that right there, no. I understand that Rick Ross from Carl City, and you want to show him some support, and you don't want to be the one supporting the narrative. I get that. If I was you, I would have just skipped the question. All right, but yo, don't be backing up no dumb shit. You ain't sent him to fill out no application and go through no officer training with his fat ass. All right, he went through that because his baby needed some shoes. He went through that because he needed some food in his refrigerator. He went through that because he needed a roof over his head. And a nigga don't need to be making no excuses for trying to make a way for himself. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with that, you know what I'm saying? Come take care of a nigga or something. But he don't gotta make no excuse for trying to make his way in life as a man. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are you? You ain't gotta explain that. I'd rather for you to just dance around that than for you to bullshit us, man. Come on, man. You've been doing good. Don't start that.
Whatever for Booby. Booby is my, God bless his dead, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, and Mike Tyson in one.
Shout out, family. Shout out, family. Look, check this out. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button for me, family. I'm trying to make it to 500 subscribers by Christmas. I appreciate y'all support. Y'all know I do. And y'all know I be bringing it. Let's rock out, family.
Then he's rocks.
Yo.
Yeah, you
okay,
gonna
he did it for Booby.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that story, you know,
he did it for me too. What the hell, family? My bad, family. I know I'm cutting up again. Bear with me, family. We rock. We sliding in there. We right back on it, family. Don't get.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, but we need somebody really to say I'm on some Miami shit. Like I'm finna blow this spot up, man. Miami. Them boys in the I take them to Def Jam. God bless it, there, Shakir Stewart. He tells of chilling in Carol City, you know? And he definitely, you know what I'm saying, he been around, you know what I'm saying, work. You know, he done came to buy from me, but you know, his face good. But I know it's patched up money. That's just the natural effect of a hit. A hit song, you finna start directing traffic, man. Hey, you, get the fuck, hey, you, come here. Hey, you.
That, man, stop playing with me. Hey, family, y'all know I be.
Okay, because I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that story, you know, it was kind of hard to believe, man. But now that I'm hearing it from your point of view and the way you're saying it, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. You gonna rock? You gonna?
No. No, the hell it don't. It don't make no sense that you sent that dude to fill out an application. That's not why he was a police officer. He was a police officer because he needed to make a way in life as a man. All right. And he don't gotta make no excuse for trying to do that. I'm sick of that shit in our community.
Do it for him though. You gonna, you know, Booby was a little, you know, let's go to the Martin Luther King. Let's go to the Million Man March. You know what I'm saying? He was a little bit on some, you know what I'm saying, conscious aspect, like.
Yo, why are we the only community where you gotta make an excuse for yourself for trying to make an honest way for yourself. Why? Because they'll call you a lame. They'll call you a lame for trying to make an honest way for yourself. So you gotta make up a fake identity as a criminal to fit in. Yo, do that sound like some dumb shit? That's some bullshit, family. Come on, we gotta do better than that.
You know.
So when Rick Ross does this, he doesn't lose any street cred then, at least in Miami.
He's really not into the streets like.
Man, fuck some street cred. All right, man. Make sure your baby got some shoes. All right, make sure it's a roof over their head. All right, make sure when they come home and click them lights, they come the fuck on.
That he wasn't in the streets like.
Be sitting in jail about no street shit because you think this some shit to be doing. It's not. Trust me, I promise you.
That his music, you made a hit song change your life. That's just the natural effect of a hit. A hit song, you finna start directing traffic, man. Hey, you, get the fuck, hey, you, come here. Hey, you. That thing powerful, a hit song, man. It's hard.
He ain't lying about that, though. Listen, once a Joker got a hit, he out of here. You know who I learned that with? Raw Bass and Easy Rock. Remember we're like, ooh, yeah, it takes two to make. Yo, you know he still be performing that? Yo, I'm saying that Joker old man, like damn near on the cane. Yo, he's still living nice. I couldn't believe it. Yo, I'm telling you, a Joker get a hit. If he willing to work for the rest of his life, like Juvenile with that back that thing up, bro, he gonna be able to perform that till he can't perform it no more. They gonna pay to see it.
But a hit with a sound, a new tone, your whole life changed. Your whole life changed. Now it's time to see to wear what you're gonna be. He been handling his business for all these years though.
How did you feel about him rapping about, being this big time?
I'm telling you, for Rick Ross that had all them odds in our community, you know that dude was very talented. Because, bro, through all of that, he kept stomping. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated that about Rick Ross. He showed he was worthy because in the face of all of that, he kept banging y'all with hits. He kept dropping hits on our show. Through all of that stuff, through all of that he was going through, Rick Ross kept delivering. You feel me? You can't say that about many of them. Yo, listen, that's why it's called the career. You're going to eventually fall off. But I'm saying, Rick Ross, regardless of what you think about it, he delivered us the consistency. The consistency you don't see with most of these dudes. All right? You listen to one of their joints, boom, boom, boom. You can tell they start getting some ass because now they come back and you can't listen to them no more. They fall straight off. Rick Ross didn't do that. Rick Ross kept hitting us all those years. Of course, now his audience outgrew him. But you know what I'm saying? When it was Rick Ross time, Rick Ross did give it to us.
I'm hustler, and that not being something he was really in the streets doing.
Yeah, but I understand the poetic of it. I kind of understand the poetic of it because he was helping dudes become a different kind of hustler, because.
Yo, let me tell you something. I do understand the allure of being a street dude. I do because that's what drew me to the street life. You understand? But what I'm saying is, when it's a problem with you not wanting that for yourself, bro, that's an issue.
Or the people that was he raised upon to see, because in Carol City, we might be chilling like 20 deep. We wasn't like Liberty City.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, family. It's Colton's World, ESQ. Salute to you too, Colton. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button for me, family. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all know I'm trying to get the 500 subscribers by Christmas. Can't do it without your help, family. Appreciate your support. You know I do. We rocking and rolling.
He got 6 cities. He got 7 cities. He got 2 states. He got 8 cities. He got 9 cities. That was our momentum, you know what I'm saying? Of chilling in Carol City, you know? And he definitely, you know what I'm saying, he been around, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Carol City. Shout out to the Zoe Pound. Shout out to Florida. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Ali got y'all on fire right now. I suggest y'all support him because he winning. I get behind him if I was y'all.
You know, he done came to buy from me, but, you know, his face good. But I know it's patched up money. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you need? Like, boy, I need a 20 pack. He could pull up on me where his homeboy can't. And I'd be like, huh? What you need? What you got? 20. You got the money? Yeah. Hey.
Bro, you see how sharp this dude is? But coming through with his reputation, the things that I would hear about him, you would just think he was outright nuts. You wouldn't think all of this because a lot of what I'm hearing from Ali, remember, bro, I'm from another side of another end of the map. But his name ring, I heard about him, but all the stories I would hear would be something crazy he done. I almost heard a good story about him, but at the end of the story, the nigga ended up telling me he just kidnapped Lil Flip. Like, yo, the nigga held them for ransom over some dumb, the dude was out of his mind. Like, yo, the stories that I would hear about him, yo, the dude was off. But I see how he lasted. He is sharp.
Yeah, get Fat Boy right. What's up with the music? I had him with me at one time as an artist. Like, and so I take him to Def Jam. God bless it, there's Shakir Stewart. He tell me, man, since Biggie died, Fat Joe, Lean Back ain't work, Gorilla Black ain't work. I ain't never scared. Hit songs ain't working. The audience is still intimate with Biggie. So I'm like, I'm not investing no more money in this nigga. Wrong choice. You know what I'm saying? If I look, the man work. He know how to work. He's a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but we need somebody really to say, I'm on some Miami shit. Like, I'm finna blow this spot up, man, Miami. Them boys in Atlanta bouncing from studio to studio. They bouncing. They bouncing. They ain't giving it up. They ain't trying to get the industry up. They bouncing. Ain't no bounce in Miami. Papa Zoe podcast, Tippy Toe podcast. You know what I'm saying? Pac Jam, PACJAM, 305. All these ain't popping. We need people from the West Coast. Check us out, man. That Dade County culture is different. It's different from all other cultures, man. You know what I'm saying? Our lingo is different, man. You know?
Yo, the way he be representing, I'm talking about to the fullest. I just wonder why they got all that smoke for him. You know what I'm saying? They got all that smoke for this dude. And bro, I'm telling you, listen, this dude certified. This dude is certified, but they got all that smoke for this dude. You feel me? Instead of rocking with him so they can make it bigger. You're trying to find a way to rip it apart, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it because wasn't nobody talking about the Zoe Pound a few months ago? Yo, a few months ago, if you would have said the Zoe Pound, everybody would have did like, yeah, I remember them. And then now you talk about the Zoe Pound, they're going to start talking about Ali. Bro, I'm telling you, right now is the time to get in where you fit in. Even though I could have did without the drill culture, Chicago showed you what buying in and supporting each other or do for your scene. All right, listen, I'm telling you, he winning. Roll with him.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked.
All right, family, we rocking and rolling. We rocking and rolling.
Foxy Brown, he was right there when she had that incident with Jackie, right?
Jackie and Foxy Brown? Yeah, Jackie and Foxy Brown, man. Jackie and Foxy Brown. I met Foxy Brown at Wyclef Studio. I'm chilling. $140,000 Frank Mueller. 3 chains on. I got on 3 bracelets and 2 rings. I'm chilling. And Foxy come through. I look, she come through to see Wyclef. I look, and Foxy like with 2 dudes and muscle dudes, so couldn't find out they bodyguards. So I look, the light hitting the ice, I'm twinkling and glistening. So I look and I tell Wyclef in Creole, "This West Side, Bless Side, I want that. Put that together." Wyclef scream in English, "Oh, hell no. I don't want nothing to do with y'all two." So she looked like, "You talking about?" So I make a beeline though, and I leave and go to the chef, to the kitchen. So I come back, and when I come back, I name drop a little restaurant in Soho called Cipriani's. I'm like, man, damn, boy, I'm about to go to Cipriani's and get some pizza. She catch it. Oh my gosh, my favorite pizza. So I got a phone and she just come by and pick it up. So I'm like, man, what you doing, man? You hitting on me? She like, excuse me? He crazy. Yo, what the this dude is sick. So anyway, she bite. I'm like, man, you wanna go to Cipriani's with me? I don't care. So she bite. She kind of hit me in Wyclef speaking Creole too. She Trinidadian, so man, this about to be my boo, like 9-month run, like, man, holler in the bed, she makes sure whatever, what I'm saying, with me, She my little fantasy, in the cell, always talking about my little times with her. I'm really in Brooklyn on Flatbush doing my 500 bricks. Make sure I get my man's them done too. I done end up with a Florida crew, and my man's already on Flatbush, so I'm pushing my 500 bricks, but I got Foxy on the hip now. She got an altercation though. Her and Little Kim could never be. And Little Kim with a dude named World. World really is, he a nutcase. He a little blood out of Lafayette, so World really he causing problems. That's caused Little Kim to do a little 6 months. And the dudes that was around Foxy ain't around her no more. World done shot at them and scared the shit out of them. And World tripping. He done put the top 25 I gotta kill. He done made Jimmy hit.
Family, he is not lying about that. All right? He is not lying about that. Listen, when that happened at that radio station, wouldn't none of them dudes go around Foxy no more.
Number 2, he got me number 23. I ain't much from this Brooklyn shit, but I'm here. I'm strapped, and I love the mud. And I love with the main players, Dollar E, the main players that's chilling on Flatbush. Haitian Zombie, All the Haitians doing their thing. but we coolin'. But anyway, Foxy. Yeah. So, but Foxy, you know, man, Foxy tough. That's a black beauty, man. Foxy is very she's very radiant, man. She's gold. Man, when Foxy put down as a black chocolate beautiful woman. I'm talking about, damn, she put down. And I digged her. I used to just look at her. I only could look at her ugly, like, look at you. She just doing her thing, like, what's up? You know, she'll be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, you talk so funny, what the fuck, whatever. You know, but when she walk, we go to Fifth Ave, she take this much space. Like,
Hold up, family. Shout out to the chat. Shout out, everybody. And check this out. I had to give y'all the visual of this because for some reason I couldn't upload it. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. But check this out because I had to get y'all the visual of this.
Man, Foxy tough. That's a black beauty, man. And I digged her. I used to just look at her. I only could look at her ugly, like, look at you. We go to Fifth Ave, she take this much space. Like open up Gucci, Yves Saint Laurent, and I'm backing her. Hey, yeah, get the f on, man. We here to spend money. Close the fucking door, man. We here to blow money. Go get some horseshoes, man, and put it on her feet, man. All right? Yeah.
Find you something to do. We rocking and rolling, family. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, family. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. Appreciate your support, family. You know I do. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Colton Esquire. Shout out. Thanks for pulling up, Colton. Appreciate your support, family. You know I do. All right, family. We rocking and rolling.
Saint Laurent, and I'm backing her. She be man. Why you don't know my size? Hey man, what the f you don't know her size, man? Get the f on. Why is not 7 people following me? Y'all know what I'm doing? For the culture of America. She's putting down and she love how I'm backing her. Hey, yeah, get the f on, man. We here to spend money. Hold the f***ing dough, man. We here to blow money. Go get some horseshoes, man, and put it on her feet, man. All right? Yeah. Look at them toes and don't touch it too much either. She just be like, okay, baby. Like, you know, we coolin'. Like, she like, you know, I'm really on something, man. I got to take her to Miami, to the hoods, which I end up doing. Taking her all through the hood, dropping her all through the hoods.
Family, I just got a quick question, right? What the hell was on Foxy Brown mind? This nigga's a maniac. Yo, so I'm telling you, but something was wrong with Foxy too. Trust me.
But you know, we go through the hoods, we going out partying. I'm with well-known strippers too. Pinky, Moet, Keisha, Stormy, Portia, Sheba. And we chill with Foxy, so I'm bringing her with them so she got her own little vibe. But you know, I might keep her over across my leg there, kissing her like, yeah, baby, what's happening? Yeah, this me, yeah. yeah, what's going on? And she give me that good, she on diva time, like, yeah, ain't nobody shutting us down. But Def Jam had an issue too, though, with convincing her to do an album. You know, she be, yo, I sold $3 million for these people, I held her down, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I gave Jay-Z his hit, Kim, so I will with her and her personal life and philosophy, you know? I'm trying to go to Mr. Childs, though, and go eat among the industry niggas, though, like, look, this black beauty with me. Yeah, like, and whatever world I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? We went through a little something. We ain't go through a little something, but they still try to pull up. I kind of shot myself by mistake. I'm with her, trying to pull out, and that motherfucker hit. But, you know, me and her really like,
Shout out to the chat family. Shout out to the chat family. Jinx13 said, Foxy brave for real, 100. Hell yes, because this nigga is certified out of his goddamn mind.
Money. We going to Fifth Ave, or we going to big events. We going, Kerry is running for president. We going. We with Al Sharpton. We going. We going. But I'm like, they like, oh my gosh, we finally found someone that could convince her to do music. So I got her in the studio. So she knocked about 2-3 songs down. But anyway, yeah, with her and Jackie O. Jackie is my homegirl too, from Miami. So Jackie is with Po Boy. And she's leaving. She said she's having an issue with Po Boy. E-Class is, man, I'm not trying to get a release. He's screaming, man, that she disrespected my wife that he had since middle school. I'm like, man, come on, man. So he tuggling with me with that this dude is calling me my Jack. Jeezy. Man, I'm trying to make her a CTE girl, you know, Coach K. So I'm trying to broker that. So the industry knew through the grapevine, man, trying to holler at Zoe. So just so happy, this dude, James Brown, who run the Rockefeller, he called me. I'm with Foxy. We in the back seat of the Phantom. I got my man Daryl, my young who got legal fire driving. And we headed to go chill with Trina and my stripper hole girls. And he like, hey man, can you stop by Circle House and do something with Fendi and Gravy? So I'm like, all right. So I called BB who runs Circle House, like, what's up, boy? Yeah, you good? Yeah, hey, we coming by there. We trying to go hang out though. Foxy gonna set it out for me for my birthday at Trump Towers. She whatever. We in the car, we get there, and when we get there, I come in, my bodyguard man in the front, Daryl. Boom, boom, we go in, we ride, we walk in. When we walk in, I pull the door and let her in. Her and like little Kim, Eve, they just can't be. And I don't know Jackie O in here. And she really don't want me in no big spaces. So she go over there by Fendi and Gravy them. So I see Jackie like, what's up, Pumpkin? I'm like, what's up, Pumpkin? What's going on? So she hit me like, yo, Zoe, I really got some.
Foxy just told him she ain't want him in no bitches' faces. And right away, what'd he do? What did nigga do? He go jump straight in Jackie O face.
Music, I got some shit going on. She telling me all this shit. I'm like, so Foxy come over where we at. Now the whole incident, I took you through all that to say, I didn't see. But Foxy said she put her hand out, and Jackie O said, but I didn't see it. All I could see is Foxy just tripped. Yo, who the fuck this yo, this bum ass, yo, who the fuck she going? I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm trying to block it in. Jackie like raising up. I'm like, yo, what the f? So she barking.
Okay, family. So that's what happened. He walked in the studio with Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown just told this nigga, don't be getting in no bitch's face. He said, all right, baby, I got you. Don't worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? We good. These my folks. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody face to be in here. So they walk in the studio and bam, there go Jackie O. Even though him and Jackie O don't got nothing going on, but you know Jackie O is homie, so he can't act like he don't know her. And if you know, like the attitude of a chick like Foxy, she don't care if you know her or not. You ain't gonna be socializing with her, not at all. All right, you know what I mean, fellas. One of them. And if you know Foxy attitude, and just that she would even be thinking about being in any kind of, you know what I'm saying, setting at all with this maniac. Bro, yeah, on the low, this dude is extra sharp. Razor sharp, but he just a maniac. You feel me? And Foxy was straight on him, with him. I'm talking about, listen, and like you said, he's backing him. So, yeah. I'm like, man, what's wrong with y'all? What's going on? Yo, I try to I really don't hear her. As the times went on, I'm like, what the that was about? What the and Jackie O like, man, that girl ain't never put her hand out. She did like this, what's up? And I said, what's up? Foxy telling me, I put my hand out and the bitch like, what's up? I'm like, oh man, come on, man. So I push Foxy out. She taking all her. Excuse me, family, but you know how that went. The minute he jumped in her face, Foxy was on it with her. You know the kind of chick Foxy is. He walked in that studio with Foxy. Foxy told him, look, don't be getting in no bitch face. What'd he do? Just like a nigga, he walk in this studio and jump straight in Jackie O face. So you know the minute Foxy seen him do that, Foxy was on it with Jackie O. No, this gotta apologize. But I got everything. We in Miami with Fendi and Gravy. They just violate and say, hey, you know what? She gotta apologize to mom. Man, I'm like, hey, what you doing? Hey, man, what is you doing? So my bodyguard dude, he like, oh man, he got legal fire. So he like, I'm like, man, stop that. He trying to stop it, but they like 6 deep. So I just make the sound with my gun, and I cock it. I said, man, back the fuck up, man. What y'all doing? Man, you disrespectful, man. I told you I got this. Beating from her sucker house, he just jumping in the air. No, my studio, I'm like, man. So I kind of tripped and just grabbed Foxy. Come on. Here y'all go. Right here, man. Go ahead and talk. So I look. Pumpkin hit, Jackie O hit Foxy in the head. Boom! She like, boom! Foxy grabbed something on the table full of wire and just throw it. Boom! She slipped. So Jackie O like, boom! 305. I'm like, no, I ain't on no Miami. I'm enjoying her. Family, they wanted him to represent. He said, what the hell y'all talking about? That's my bitch. I'm enjoying her. Y'all man, back the fuck up. Yo, this dude a fool. You know, like, she grabbed Jackie, or she on the floor. Somehow Jackie slipped.
I'm like, man. So they're yelling. So I'm like, pick him up, man, pick her up. And they getting up, but chasing a little bit at each other. And I'm just like, oh man, not my water. I'm calling Foxy Water, right? That's her nickname. I'm like, not water, man. I'm like, water. I'm trying to calm her down. Water, chill out.
Hey, bro, on some real shit, back then, they said Foxy had that wet. Yo, fellas, you know what I'm talking about. They said she had that shit that dripped down your leg. You know what I'm talking about, fellas. But I'm telling you, that was so when he said he called her water, I knew what I heard about her, and I know why you call her water.
Chill, water. So I kind of grab her. She just get up and get loose. She Def Jam got bills at least 90,000. She get the stone, but I'm not protecting Jackie, but I'm in front of her like, damn. And everybody, we just letting her vent. She venting off. And she was salty about it for, you know what I'm saying? And it was on Beef 3. Wendy Williams called me the next day. Yo, what happened? I ain't get my number. What the f going on? I just want to know what happened with Inga. Her brother Gavin, like, what's up? I'm like, my man Nico, Freaky Nico, my man, he calling me, man, what the f I want to know, say that she from Brooklyn, she from Brooklyn though, you know what I'm saying? God damn, I forgot that part. She from where Nico and all them from, Rags. But yeah, that's just that was what it was though. It's my homegirl though, but we coolin' though. We be coolin' though and chopping up though. She got a beautiful child, Siani. You know what I'm saying? She coolin' though. I would like to see more
Shout out to the chat, family. Shout out to the chat. Salute everybody. Thanks for pulling up. Hey, shout out to Jinx13. Jinx13 said that room was probably moist AF with all that pressure. For sure, when Foxy came in there, yes indeed, bro. Yes indeed. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do. Family, if you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because I'm telling you, I'm getting busy over here. I know you see I'm struggle streaming, but guess what? I'm going to get it. Listen, we can moving right along. Shout out to Ali, but I'm on it with this Dame Dash guy, right? Listen, I listened to this interview with him, right? And family, listen, I only got just a little teeny bit into it. And I got right back on it with this dude. All right. Listen, this dude right here is a certified bitch. All right. This Dame Dash guy. Listen, family, rock out with me and understand how I came to this conclusion. Before you judge, just give me a second with this guy right here and tell me what you think.
Terrible accusation. I think what's iller is how people are reacting to the accusation. Like they putting them through the ringer. And I've never seen them do that before. So that's the thing. Like usually things get brushed under the rug with him. And I've been accused of shit that I haven't done before. And people don't scrutinize. I didn't get as scrutinized as he's getting. So I'm like, it's just odd to see him in that, getting looked at in that way by white people, like Jay does, yeah. Like I hope that shit didn't happen, but I'm like, damn, they turned the world real. Like people on a certain level have been fucking with him a certain way where he couldn't do no wrong for like 25 years straight. This is the first time he's not getting a pass with white media, like he can control black media because a lot of them either work or do business with him, but like, Drink Champs can't get him out of this one, and neither can Charlemagne. Because
no, nigga, you just wish you could call him and ask him to get you out of this shit you in. All right, listen, before we go further with this dude, because we're going to go a little further with this dude, let me tell you a little bit about this dude that's in front of you. All right, this dude is a maniac, and this dude won't take no accountability. Okay, you see that disgruntled broke ass nigga in front of you in that green sweatsuit and them beads around his neck. Remember, they used to be diamonds. All right, that's what is wrong with him. They used to be diamonds. All right, he used to be super fly. All right, he used to be like that. He used to have it going on. Let me give you a walk down, a walk through of how this dude right here got right here.
What happened with the auction, the Rockefeller auction?
Yeah. So the auction happened yesterday, and basically no one showed up. Only Jay's lawyers, the state, and, you know, the crew that was initially suing me. I didn't go. It was my son's birthday.
The crew that was initially suing them, right? Don't worry about it. It's the government. All right. Listen, Dame owed them a lot of tax money, right? And listen, they bought the property from Dame. It was his portion of the catalog. But remember, this catalog gotta go right back to Jay-Z shortly. Okay. So the $1 million that it went for, family, it's not even really worth that. But he had owed the government so much money, right? That they just took it off his hands because it's not gonna cover it. He ain't getting nothing off of it anyway. And they just take whatever coming in off of it until it's time to give it back to its rightful owner. What? Not this guy, Jay-Z. All right? He's sitting here looking for you to feel sorry for him. But let's just take a little walk into how this dude right here got right here. All right? It started like this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul, man?
I don't care. I take my props.
Word.
I don't fuck about props. I can't. I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough up. A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean,
listen, so what he just told those two guys was if you were upstanding, hardworking dude, just trying to provide a life for yourself and your family, he would never respect you. He can't respect you unless you own the place, right? Right? So listen, when you're talking big like that, when you're talking tall like that, bro, you better not fall. You better stay up there. You better be in the clouds, bro, because you better not coming back talking like this.
To be honest, I just wanted this thing to be done. I think people really don't understand that from that third of reasonable doubt for the last over 10, 15 years, I wasn't receiving any royalties, And the reason why was because, I had found some money that they didn't tell me about. And, I took it because I knew that I would never get paid. There was no one.
He's That's Dame for you. Nigga always lying. He stole all the money, family. Nigga was playing snatch and grab with the accounts, right? So listen, the money was sitting in there. Listen, they wasn't pressed for it. The only one was pressed for it was him, because he was haul-assing through his money. All right? He was haul-assing through that bread. All right? Listen, check my files, family. I gave y'all the spill on him way before Willie D did that interview with Steve Stout, and I never met Dame a day in my life. Steve Stout, know him personally, did a lot of business with him, and came to hate him. All right, trust me. Listen, if once I finish with this dude tonight, remember this Dame guy. Okay, so back to this. Okay, this dude right here, right? When he was high and living high off the hog and doing his thing and ripping and having life his way, and he could have been a dapper, suave, cool dude, you know what I'm saying, helpful to people. This how this dude was talking to people.
Microphone?
Yeah, I didn't
We discussed that
I didn't sell it.
Let's just stay focused because you're trying to get me on the side.
Nah,
what I'm saying is either this is a chain that somebody probably took from somebody and sold back, right? I'm taking this. You tell me where you got it from.
Excuse me, you can't take my stuff from my store.
You better tell me something. Go call the police then.
Let me call the police. That's mine.
Call the police then. Call the police then. Because I want to know where this chain came from.
You feel me? See, listen, what you gotta remember, right, is Dame Dash, he ain't give a damn about that chain. It was that camera. He needed to swell up. He needed to boss up. He needed to show you he was tough. And he needed to show you that this dude right here ain't nobody. He walked in this man's business. In this man's business. And gonna tell this man, if he don't give him some information that he want to know, some information that this man don't got to give him, that he gonna take his property and to call the police if you want. Like, this nigga tough. All right? All right? And when you handle people like that, you can't come around talking like this.
Mention of me ever getting paid. And I don't feel like playing over that asset. You know, what I wanted to do was put everything pause in my rear view and do everything new. But, you know, at some point when you know people are just taking from you boldly, when you internalize that, it does at some point bother you. And in my brain, I'm like, yo, I just want to get rid of this. You know, I just want to move on.
Shut your bitch ass up. Oh, defeated ass nigga. Look, when he was up, all right, let me show you how he went about systematically destroying his network and all of his relationships. Let me give you a glimpse into the attitude and the mind of this idiot.
Fucked up, because y'all stay trying to do that. Y'all should have called Damon Dash and said, and you want the whole fucking thing to hear it? Keep the door open. I don't give a fuck. Y'all should have called Damon Dash, make sure I was privy to it, and make sure I was CC'd or whatever. You don't send an email randomly at 10:30 at night or whatever it is at night, the day we all had awake. That shit don't fly right. That shit is fucked up. And on another level.
Listen, family. Now, if you in a project building, this might work. If you in the alley, this might work. If you on a corner, this might be okay. But when you step outside of that into the real world of competitive, successful men and women who trying to get it done, this shit ain't gonna work. This shit ain't gonna work for you, family. I promise you, you're gonna lose.
It's not for y'all to put. Y'all do not control any of my artists. That's why I'm asking questions. Everybody looking dumb in the face. So what was we doing? What was we talking about in terms of Jay? Let me know.
Why don't we just call the meeting?
Why?
Because you knew what it's like.
Why?
Family, nigga. Nigga walk around that bitch like Nino Brown. Nigga think he need. Yo, don't he look like Nino Brown?
Why? Who cares? Why? We all here. Why now you want to call a meeting?
Because You know, no one needs to sit here and be.
No one, so then get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. Then get out. This is not about you. We're gonna do something about Jay. We're gonna do it together. All right then, but why you didn't call me? You want to make excuses? You can talk all you want. This is treacherous. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. And go get Leo.
Watch out. Nino Brown on the loose.
You always leave when you ain't got shit to fucking say. Say you just got sued for this bullshit, the same kind of shit. Y'all better stop fucking with me. Y'all gonna get your man into trouble, I'm telling you. So if y'all wanna talk about Jay, if there was an agenda, let's go through it.
No, we're gonna reschedule, man.
What the fuck you mean y'all gonna reschedule?
We're gonna reschedule, man.
What you mean you're gonna reschedule? You get the fuck out. Come on. Look.
Bro, he all in that man's face. Like, yo, bro, you really think this gonna work? You really think this gonna work? And after you handle people like that, after you treat people like that, look, family, this a real business. This a real meeting. And this idiot just walked in there and thought he could start talking to people like that and treating people like that because he got some money in his pocket. Yo, that's why he acting like a fool like that. You get a dude like that who think he up like that, you can never come back talking like this.
I don't want to have any reasons to have to bring anyone up that's not in my life every day, that was in my past. But, you know, I don't know if you understand how it feels to know that, you know, and to be honest, when I look at the books, you know, I was only supposed to be getting about $120,000 a year. But that's, you know, that's like $8,000 a month, $10,000 a month. I wasn't seeing that at all. And then to have to go to court with somebody for it means you have to spend money on lawyers to go get shortbread. And then, of course, because...
Listen, this big mouth, big time ass nigga, worried about having to spend money now all of a sudden? Hey, family, before you feel sorry for this clown, remember this the same dude who did this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul, man?
I don't care. I take my props.
Word.
Don't fuck about props. I care. Yeah, I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough up. A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not... there's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not in Harlem. Oh, okay. Put it like this.
Because you're somebody's boss.
No, I'm not somebody's boss. When I was in the street, someone wasn't your boss. They gave you an opportunity.
Okay.
They gave you some work. You go make it, and then you bring it back. You can go buy your own work. You do whatever you want.
Listen, nigga, if I just gave you some work, I'm your boss. All right? Listen, I don't care how you trying to slice it, how you trying to dash it up. Listen, when you got all these terms in your head, I'm the boss, I'm special, and you not, you know, I'm like that, and everybody else just beneath me. And listen, when you feel like that, you get in there and start acting like an idiot. You look like a fool. You look ridiculous. You sound crazy. And you can't come back talking like this.
Doing stupid narratives and, people that live vicariously through other people. Pause. I would say, I don't even want to say it, just girls men that act like girls that talk about or root for another man. As if either way, I'm not even okay to talk like.
Listen, everybody just against him. Remember, because he can't take no accountability. Let me just give you a little walk down of what Dane got cooking around, the people who've been around him, did business with him, been in his company. Let me just give you a walk down of this nigga right here.
Man, Foxy tough. That's a black beauty, man. And I dig the ice.
My bad, family. Bear with me.
I have nothing but respect for Dame, but Dame been coming at me.
I was on Drink Champs, and N.O.R.E was so adamant about me drinking Ciroc. So I'm like, what was in them drinks?
I don't want to respond with disrespect, but I got to let you know that I'm not going to be disrespected. Right. And the fact that you keep taking like these little fake shots, it's corny, bro. Like, I have nothing to do with that shit. But at the end of the day, I will respond, because if we're supposed to be black and excellent, I've never got paid for not one of these movies that I've done. I've never got paid for one of these soundtracks that I've done. So where is this real CEO shit that, you know, has been brewing? Like, and I respect you. Like, I do not want to start this off by you know, disrespecting the person that I actually respect. But I gotta address you if you're addressing me multiple times.
Family, who you ever seen had a problem with N.O.R.E? Nobody. From all accounts and everything I know, N.O.R.E a solid dude. N.O.R.E a good dude. Everybody talk good about N.O.R.E. The only dude that stepped in there and had a problem with N.O.R.E is this guy. Why you think this guy had got a problem with N.O.R.E? Huh? Because you can't say nothing even remotely critical of Dame, and you didn't defend him. Or you might have agreed with the comment that the person made. Because Dame is perfect and you just not. Something wrong with everybody else. Let me tell you something. Dame walked in Drink Champs. He seen how N.O.R.E is living. Dame remember living like that. Remember, Dame is a certified sucker, a hater. Okay? He went in Drink Champs. He remember when he was flying high, when he was rolling. N.O.R.E was a little nigga. N.O.R.E was a little dude to him. Remember, N.O.R.E was a worker. N.O.R.E wasn't no boss, so Dame didn't respect N.O.R.E. Now, when Dame come through, he gotta respect N.O.R.E. Dame gotta respect N.O.R.E now. Why? Because Dame can tell N.O.R.E get the fuck out. Why? Because Dame want to tell people, look, don't ask me about Jay-Z. The problem with that is this. If they ain't gonna ask him about Jay-Z, he ain't gonna be working. Let me tell you why. Because if they ain't gonna ask him about Jay-Z, it's no reason for this nigga to show up. What the hell is he doing? He ain't doing shit. All right, that America News Network. That's a little bit bigger than the Still Swinging podcast. That American News Network he got just a little bit bigger than my channel. All right, this sucker ass nigga a buster. All right, and look, I ain't done with this chump.
Dame said you fuck everything up. Did you hear him say that on the internet?
I was like, Irv. I was like, Irv got it. Call Irv, though. Don't ever get my business again, bro. Like, what you doing? You not about war. You see how his wars go with rap. He doesn't win them.
I don't listen to Dame. Does anyone listen to Dame anymore?
The internet does. He's lit on the internet.
Yeah, he's lit on the internet?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him, but I don't give a fuck about what Dame Dash says.
But y'all was all right. Y'all was all like together.
Yeah, I like that no more.
See, the internet love losers and underdogs. You know, I believe the best should win. And I believe that you should throw the fucking losers in the trash. And you should start with this nigga right here. All right, listen, bust this. I ain't finished with him.
I want to enlighten Fat Joe as to other businesses. Now, I see him doing other businesses like Beard Dye.
Fat Joe
DJ Khaled, get that glow. You see how that thing going?
That's not me. A lot of what you know is music. If I'm doing something in another language you don't understand, then it doesn't resonate with you. Do the research, look under the hood, and look at the $100 million company with Rachel Roy that I did a year or two right after that. I don't make an artist, I make a company. He was like, yo, where the money at?
If you're a money getter, then where's your money?
To me, it's not a manly thing to ask about another man's money. And other men don't show their money to prove anything to another man.
Facts.
So it's almost like a mind your business kind of thing. Take the time.
Hold up. The guy who just said that, right? Remember, that's this guy right here.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul, man?
I don't care. I take my props.
Word.
I don't fuck about props. I can't. Yeah, I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough up. A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not in Harlem. Oh, okay. Put it like this.
Because you're somebody's boss.
No, I'm not somebody's boss. When I was in the street, someone wasn't your boss. They gave you an opportunity.
Okay.
They gave you some work. You go make it, and then you bring it back. You can go buy your own work. You do whatever you want. It's called consignment.
So why this can't be all work? This corporate America, we could be using
you don't
this.
own it.
But
I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. Question.
Fuck this Bama. Look, and next we moving right along. Hold on.
For that first deal?
I got $1 million.
Cash, after taxes.
The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no money was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. I only felt that, because he said, well, there ain't no money. Like, after you get you a watch, a chain, and you look out for the homies, and you do this, then it's nothing. Right? And I was like, nigga, I'm from 134th Street. $1 million is a lot of money.
Right.
I think I hit the lotto.
Right.
Are you gonna say it's no money? Like, and I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the only offer you got? Was any other labels offered you?
I met with.
Fam, check it out, right? 50 from the trenches. You know where 50 from? Dame from there too. You know what I mean? But when 50 got his first $1 million, why couldn't Dame congratulate him? No, Dame needed to boss up on him. Dame let him know, had to let him know he still wasn't nobody. All right, Dame had to let him know, step up and say, look at me. You know, instead of Dame going up to 50 and saying something encouraging like, yo, congratulations, bro. I know where you from. All right. Not many men gonna ever get $1 million check in their life, and you just got one. Congratulations. Listen, start thinking about your next deal. All right. Stay on it. Don't get awful. All right. Congratulations. You made it, bro. Welcome. All right. Welcome to the club. No. Dame didn't say nothing like that to that brother. You know what Dame said to 50? You know what Dame said to 50? Let me show you how Dame treated 50. Because remember, 50 was just a worker. 50 wasn't a boss. He had to let 50 know he wasn't shit. Because you ain't me, nigga. Because he had to talk to 50 like this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
I don't fuck about props. I can't. Yeah, I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough up. A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody.
Bro, he just told them brothers that he would never respect them. That's what he just said in there and told them. Listen, they working hard And instead of him walking in there and saying, yo, y'all doing a great job. Yo, look at y'all ratings. Y'all blowing it out the water. Congratulations. Bro, y'all doing y'all thing. Let me tell you why he couldn't do nothing like that. Because that would be too much like respecting him. And he ain't about to respect you unless he think you own the place. You're not worthy of no respect from this guy. Unless you're some kind of astronomical figure for this little guy right here. Okay? If you listen to Dame Dash, you would think he been in the trenches all his life. Bro, he 53 years old. When he was 19, he was on. He was living a life. I'm talking about the kind of life that we only dreamed of, family. You could only dream of. But 19, he was living it. He was giving it to him. He had it going on. He had everything. He should have been everything. This nigga is everything, but let me tell you why. He's supposed to be this serious street dude, right? Family, I'm from the streets, right? But this just a small picture of how this dude went about systematically destroying his network. He killed all of his relationships. See, when you're from the streets, you know how important your fucking network is. All right? Listen, Jay-Z didn't do this. He did this. He had a life beyond Rockefeller. All he had to do was play ball. Shut the fuck up. Put the little boy away and all of those emotions to the side. Right? Not Dame. Dame need to be right. Dame need to stick his chest out. Dame need to embarrass you. Dame need to let you know you're not big as him. All right? So let me show you how he go about doing this. All right? He talked to people like this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
You don't fuck about props.
With a little guy, right? And then he get big on you.
The Rockefeller?
Yeah, I didn't
we
sell
discussed,
it.
We discussed
yeah,
that
but
one.
I didn't sell that.
Let's just stay focused because you're trying to get me on the side.
Nah,
what I'm saying is
still...
either this is a chain that somebody probably took from somebody and sold back, right? I'm taking this. You tell me where you got it from.
Excuse me, you can't take my stuff from my store.
You better tell me something. Go call the police then.
Let me call the police. That's mine.
Call the police then. Call the police then. Because
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, family? Then he get dangerous.
whatever it is at night, the day we all had awake, that shit don't fly right. That shit is fucked up. And on another level, it's not for y'all to put. Y'all do not control any of my art.
Mr. Nino Brown.
That's why I'm asking questions. Everybody looking dumb in the face. So what was we doing? What was we talking about in terms of the day? Let me know.
Why don't we just call the meeting?
Why?
Because you knew what it's like.
Why?
Family, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Smash that like button. Family, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. I can't do it without your help. Appreciate your help, family. You know I do. I appreciate all your support, family. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shank Rock. Thanks for pulling up, partner. Appreciate your support, homie. You know I do. Shank Rock said he's too old to still be pushing his cocky and arrogant attitude. Bro, he sitting around praying for niggas' downfall, okay? He's sitting around praying for the downfall of the man who he believed is the reason for his life being in the trash. And the reason for his life being in the trash is right in the mirror when he get his funky ass up. Check this dude right here out, fam.
You know, this is a lot of money. Right. I think I hit the lotto. Right. Are you gonna say it's no money like that? And I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that
me not having no money? And because of that, I feel like now me and 50 should have a battle. And you know, no gangster shit. I'm 53 years old. That would be whack and corny for the culture. But he's in the television network business now. So if I was a rapper, I would be like, all right, I'm gonna make a diss record, you make a diss record. Now let's not do that. Let's do CEO war, right? You drop your television network today, you should be able to do that because you have power and you have the resources and, you know, you get money. And because I'm broke, this should be easy work.
Remember, because if 50 getting money, 50 should try to prove to his broke ass that he really got it, you know, by helping him out, by doing this CEO challenge with a nigga. With a nigga who is the CEO of nothing. His American New Network is a little bigger than my Still Swinging podcast. All right. And this the same nigga that this way he did the 50.
Did he give you for that first deal?
I got $1 million.
Cash, after taxes.
The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no money was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. I only felt that, you know, because he said, well, there ain't no money. Like, after you get you a watch, a chain, and you look out for the homies, and you do this, then it's nothing. Right? And I was like, nigga, I'm from 134th Street. $1 million is a lot of money.
Right.
I think I hit the lotto.
Right.
How you gonna say it's no money like that? And I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the only offer?
Now, after you made a nigga like 50 feel like that, family, I got a question for you. Do you think 50 the kind of nigga that would ever forget Dame did that to him? After Dame made him feel like that? And if you think 50 ever gonna forget that? And then this nigga want 50 to do this?
This is a lot of money.
Right.
I think I hit the lotto.
Right.
How you gonna say it's no money like that? And I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the
Me not having no money. And because of that, I feel like now me and 50 should have a battle. And you know, no gangster shit. I'm 53 years old. That would be whack and corny for the culture. But he's in the television network business now. So if I was a rapper, I would be like, all right, I'm gonna make a diss record, you make a diss record. Now let's not do that. Let's do CEO war, right? You drop your television network today, you should be able to do that because you have power.
Yo, he want 50 to do a CEO war with him. He the CEO of Nothing Entertainment. Listen, family. His America knew about the little bit bigger than Still Swinging podcast. Hey, I'm working over here. Hey, family. Hey, now listen. After talking to people like this,
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
Give a fuck about props. I care. Yeah, I do get my props. I'm not a mogul.
now this buster ass nigga want people to understand this.
You know, it's a fight that nobody feels like dealing with when you're building new things. Like fighting, you have to focus or else you're going to lose. And when you're doing 20 different things and paying for 20 different things, you don't really feel like focusing on your past all day. You know? And I don't want.
Before you feel sorry for this family, this guy family, hold up, just in case you're just pulling up, before you feel sorry for this guy family, remember this same guy.
I know where this chain came from.
Vishen.
Now y'all didn't make this chain. And also, y'all did not make this chain. Somebody sold this to you. And y'all, so y'all didn't make this chain.
You said I got another one, right? For $9,500.
How you selling Rockefeller chains? I don't understand that. How are you selling? How are you making Rockefeller chains with the intent of selling them? How y'all doing that? Why are you making them then? So why are you making them?
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Thanks for pulling up, everybody. Hey, look, I'm trying to get the 500 subscribers by Christmas, family. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I'm trying to get in the algorithm, family. Y'all see I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it.
Why y'all making them then? Nobody told you to make. You can make Dipset because Dipset lets you make them. Well, how you making a Rockefeller chain? And y'all didn't make this chain. Jacob made this chain. Jacob made this chain. Jacob.
See, you gonna go around talking to people like that, right? And now he wants somebody to come and save him. The way he was dogging Jay-Z all these years, like family, Jay-Z didn't destroy all his relationships. Jay-Z didn't destroy his network. He did. Family, when you're a certified street dude, you know how important your network is to you. You don't do nothing to damage that. See, as a certified street dude, see, Dame can get the work. That's not the problem. He got plenty of work. That's what he do. That's what make him so good. But his attitude make him impossible to deal with. Okay? Look. You can give Dame whatever you want to give him. He gonna invest it in the work. He got a hustler spirit and mentality. I know it. Trust me, I recognize it. The problem is he destroyed all his network. And when you're a D-boy, you understand your network because you can get the work. But the problem is when the work come in, you know what the number one thing is, you got to get it off. He destroyed his network. He can't get his work off. So he's sitting around with all his work. He can't get it off. His money tied up in all this work because he keep investing. But he destroyed his network. He don't have no friends. He don't have nobody he could go to. He got upset with Steve Stout, knowing he slapped Steve Stout for nothing. For nothing, just because he knew people would talk about it. And he knew Steve Stout wasn't going to do nothing. That's the kind of nigga he is. Now look at Steve Stout. Steve Stout doing it. Steve Stout killing it. You know what Steve Stout could do for him? You think Steve Stout ever forget he treated him like that? You think Steve Stout ever forget that nigga put his hands on him for nothing? You think Steve Stout ever forget that? He not, bro. He not. Because Dame just needed to boss up on him. Dame just needed to show off on him. Okay? He could take Dame's career and change it with one decision. But if you leave it up to Dame, he a victim. He had the goal, the absolute goal to get upset with Steve Stout because he found out Steve Stout was lobbying against him at Def Jam. What the fuck you thought he was going to do after you put your hands on him? All right, bad enough you talk to him like that on the camera. You point that camera at people and you start acting a fool, thinking that make you somebody. That don't make you nobody. You still that little nigga. All right, boy, listen, bro. Listen, this sucker is, I'm telling you, he is a cancer, okay? He can't look in the mirror. Everything is somebody else's fault. Somebody done something to me. He a little bitch, all right? He a certified sucker, all right? He treated people like that, but he think you should just skip over that attitude he got and forget all about the things he done and get with him because he's so great. Just listen to him talk. He'll skip over all of that shit and just can find out how great he is. Listen, he trying to find out how to get back. It start with this, family. He owed some people some apologies. That's where it start. He not going to get back, but that's a start, family. All right, that's why he can't establish no new ties. He won't take no responsibility for his actions. He just keep on jumping in here, messing with people who can help him. Because he, like most narcissists, he can't stop digging. He don't know when to stop. He can't look in the mirror. He convinced himself he great and something wrong with everybody else. He stay on some hoe shit and wonder why don't nobody want to be around him. Don't nobody want to be around no nigga like that. Who want to be around a nigga who, when you show up with him, you got to find out later on, he go around acting like this.
Y'all should have called Damon Dash, make sure I was privy to it, and make sure I was CC'd or whatever. You don't send an email randomly at 10:30 at night or whatever it is at night, the day we all had awake. That shit don't fly right. That shit is fucked up. And on another level, it's not for y'all to put. Y'all do not control any of my artists. That's That's why I'm asking questions. Everybody looking dumb in the face. So what was we doing? What was we talking about in terms of the day?
Looking right like a soft suck ass N.O.R.E. Brown.
Let me know.
Why don't you just call the meeting?
Why?
Because you knew what it's like.
Why?
Damon, no one.
Why? Who cares? Why? We all here. Why now you want to call a meeting?
Because you know no one needs to sit here and be.
No one. So then get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. Then get out. This is not about you. We're gonna do something about Jay. We're gonna do it together. All right then. But why you didn't call me? You want to make excuses? You can talk all you want. This is treacherous. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. And go get.
Where on the planet do you think this gonna work, family? Where on the planet do you think this gonna work in a world of productive, competitive, successful men and women who trying to get it done with an asshole like this around?
Leo. You always leave when you ain't got shit to fucking say. This nigga just got sued for this bullshit, the same kind of shit. Y'all better stop fucking with me. Y'all gonna get your man in some trouble, I'm telling you. So if y'all want to talk about Jay, if there was an agenda, let's go through it.
No, we're gonna reschedule, man.
What the fuck you mean y'all gonna reschedule?
We're gonna reschedule, man.
What you mean you're gonna reschedule? You get the fuck out. Do that.
Family, he all in that man's face. He all, man, look. That man should have just rocked this punk ass. All right, look, this little nigga walk around talking to people like this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
I don't fuck about props. I can't. Yeah, I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough up. A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not in Harlem. Oh, okay. Put it like this.
Man, that little punk ass nigga walk around talking to people like that because he got some money in his pocket. He just told them people, look, if you got a job and you're a hardworking man just doing your thing, trying to take care of your family and keep a roof over your head and keep everybody straight, he could never respect you. He can't respect you unless you own a place. All right? Remember, this sissy ass nigga right here, all right? This punk ass nigga, once you get big on people like that, nigga, you can't come back talking like this.
I think my career is coming out here and doing this podcast and, you know, I have to deal with everything in the midst.
Nigga, your career is not doing shit. The fuck you talking about, nigga?
Conceptions and people trying to fuck with my reputation. And have to, you know, because I don't have a team of people or lawyers to speak for me all day.
This nigga is hilarious. What the fuck you talking about? Man, this nigga is a boss chump.
Bots to put a fake narrative out there. And I don't call TMZ and Charlemagne the God and all that to tell them the narrative. I don't do any of those things. I just...
Nigga, you can't call them because you know they ain't gonna take your fucking call. And I bet you don't even got their number. And that's not by accident, you little bitch.
Come outside when I gotta protect my word. And people be lying. And it just, again, bugs me.
Yo, this one sucker ass nigga, family. I'm telling you, he grind my gears. All right, yo, that shit he just did about Jay-Z, he a fucking... Family, this dude is out of line. This dude is out of line. He need to go to fuckhead, man. Sit your ass down somewhere. All right, them beads around your neck, they used to be diamonds. Them earrings, bro, you used to drip. What? Damn, homie.
Me out. You know, why everyone wants to... on that side wants to paint this narrative that I'm doing so much struggling when I'm just building. Yeah, I'm struggling because I'm fighting for my independent freedom.
Family, just when I was done with this punk ass nigga right here, he did this shit right here, family. This way he went and said, Look, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this punk? Yo, why would he do this?
So that's the thing. Like, usually things get brushed under the rug with him. And I've been accused of shit that I haven't done before. And people don't scrutinize. I didn't get as scrutinized as he's getting. So I'm like, it's just odd to see him in that, getting looked at in that way by white people. Like Jay does, yeah. Like, I hope that shit didn't happen, but I'm like, damn, they turned the world real, like, people.
Family, that sissy ass nigga don't hope that shit didn't happen. All right, he hoped the worst for that nigga. That's why he on here talking like that. Family, look, I was gonna lay off him, and just when I was gonna lay off him, he do this shit. All right, family, Jay-Z didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve what happened to him. All right, and it go to show, yo, that anybody, even stars that shine the brightest in the industry. Bro, you see the $5 piece of trash they bought to try to take down our brother? Yo, and this dude standing up here talking shit about him. All right, why? Because he's a buster, family. You feel me? And you know what I mean? You know how I get down, family. Look, it don't take much to be nice. You know what I'm saying? But that dude right there, he really do grind my gears. You know what I'm saying? I was a little extra nasty tonight, family. Please excuse me. This brother right here, he rubbed me the wrong way when I seen this. All right? But look, family, until next time, thanks for pulling up with me. Thanks for rocking out with me. I love y'all. Still swinging out, family. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Share the program if you will. Thanks, family. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. You know I do.